Hello? I'm here, guys. Sorry. I'm not feeling that great today. And, was out late last night and just, my girlfriend wanted to go to dinner and, it was fun, but man, I am wiped today. And I had housework I had to do, but I was behind, so, I know we're on Final Fantasy 16 here, but I want to talk about another game for a minute. Let me go into the menu, or into the game where there's not as much noise here. Okay. I've talked about this game a couple times, and
let me guess. Back to shore.
And
Ready when you are.
It's Arc Raiders. Alright. I love Arc Raiders. I think Arc Raiders is a good game. As I've stated, it's definitely not Game of the Year, but it's a good game. For anyone that doesn't know, they released the information today on the Expedition. And, it's garbage. It's not even 2 weeks for the Expedition to start. Now, for those that don't know what the Expedition is, in most extraction games of that type, they do a wipe every so often. It wipes all your weapons, all your items, all your stash, all your money, everything. And a lot of people don't like that. So Arc Raiders Embark, they said, we're going to do it differently. We're going to give you something called the Expedition that you can do if you want. So the way the Expedition works is, first you got to get to level 20, not a big deal. Then you've got 5 steps. It's donating XYZ. The first few steps are specific parts. You might need like motors or something, all right? And then you go through those 5 steps. The last step, you have to, there's combat items, survival items, materials, such and such. It's about $1 million's worth of items total. So now you're invested roughly 1 to 2 million, somewhere in that neighborhood. The actual number eludes me. But you have to wait for an expedition window. There's like a 7-day period that you have. If you don't have it done, you can finish it. If you have it done, you can choose to do it. And what it does is it gives you that wipe. It wipes everything. There's a few things that you'll keep. I'm not going to go into super detail, but the biggest thing you lose is your blueprints because they're random to find besides a few you get off quests. A lot of people are already like, why would I do that? But so today they officially announced what you actually get. A whopping 12 stash tabs, which is BS. A cosmetic that looks like shit. A hat for your chicken. Your chicken in the game gives you materials, basic materials, after every run. That doesn't look that great. A whopping 5% XP boost.
Let me guess. Back to shore.
And you can have cheaper repairs. Okay? You can have cheaper repairs. Which a lot of people don't even repair. They just make a new, weapon. But the kicker is you can get up to 5 extra ability points. The stash and the ability points carry over everyone. So the first one, you'd have 5. If you did the second one, you'd have 10 extra. You're always ahead of people that don't do it, as far as skill points and stash go, which, whatever. 1 million per point. You need 5 million in credits, which includes whatever's in your stash plus whatever cash you have. 5 million to get those skill points. Now, the skill trees in Arc Raiders need redone. The end. They need redone, period, point blank, doesn't matter. Almost everything's useless. But it still gives you a permanent power increase over other people that don't do it that will continue to grow over time. 5 million. The reason Arc Raiders blew up is the devs were doing something different. They said, hey, we want people of all kinds, whether you're a PvEer, PvPer, hardcore, casual, you've got 50 hours a week or 10 hours a week, you know, to be able to stay relevant and get this expedition and finish it and get the rewards and yada yada. And they just jerked that from under over half their damn player base. And now you've got the people up here. Oh, it's easy to do. No, it's not. They have turned Arc Raiders into another unemployment job. Or unemployment game, I'm sorry. For people that can sit there. I'm sorry, I got streamers that I love to watch that can stream 3 times a day. Because it's their job. Someone like me, I have 2 disabled kids in this house. I get paid through the state to take care of those kids. So I'm at home all the time. I can't sit in front of a computer all the time. If I did, I'd be on all day streaming. I can't. I have responsibilities. I bought that game because they told me I mattered. And today they said, just kidding. No, you don't. And I'm like, I was already having buyer's remorse. And I'm going to wait and see if this goes through the way it does. If it does, I'm out. You might, and a lot of people are like, oh, well, good riddance. Okay. Well, when the next and the next and the next and the next, and it ends up being hundreds and then thousands and then 10,000s and then 100,000s all say we're done. You still going to say good riddance? Because that hurts the game for you as well. They said I'll leave it at this. They said they've got a 10-year vision for this game. This game's not going to last 10 months. I don't know. The devs sure fooled me on it. So, anyway, we're going on to an actual game that I want to play right now. Because, I'm sorry, pardon my language, fuck Arc Raiders, fuck embark. They're just as bad as other fucking,
Come on.
They're just as bad as all the other garbage devs as far as I'm concerned. If they allow this shit to go through. Anyway, sorry for the rant.
Someone said you'd be coming.
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Hey, yeah. Hey, man. I went on a rant about it just a minute ago. Yep. If they allow those changes to go through, I'm out. I could care freaking less. I will uninstall that thing quicker than you can blink. Because, you know, I was thinking about eventually buying some, you know, arc points and stuff like that, or raider points, and buying some,
This one.
and I won't spend a dime on that. In fact, my honest opinion, I'll try it. People can call me fickle if you want. I never do this. I will attempt to get my money back because they promised systems that they changed and put out of reach for me. Because as it stands right now, I would get potentially 1 skill point. You know, and you got all these people online. I don't want to rant about it, but I'm okay with talking about it while I'm doing stuff like this. Like, well, it's easy to do. All you got to do is play this amount and do this. Yeah, and you got to extract with it and everything else. So you got to fight through all the freaking... I guarantee you the game right now is a freaking shit show. You're going to have nothing but campers in the game because they don't have enough for that expedition. They're going to be sitting there camping the good places to go for loot, and they're going to be camping extract points like every freaking game, dude.
Martha.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria. They fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Get him!
Yeah, but I mean, I'll stick to my single player games. I've been thinking about going back to, like I think I mentioned the other day, Fallout 76. And I'll just do Fallout first again. And play that as a normal Fallout game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, games like this, Persona 5 that hopefully I'll start at some point. Yeah, I got plenty of stuff. I won't give another multiplayer game my money ever. Like, screw that. You know, the way I feel about it is like, the devs were like, hey, you matter. And now, like, today they were just like, yeah, just kidding. No, you don't. And I usually don't get that mad about stuff, but I'm sick and tired of devs just screwing up decent games, man. Like I said, you know, a 10-year plan, you gotta make people want to play for 10 years. You know, you alienate half your player base with one freaking post, no one's gonna play this game, dude. What, like, what? People are just supposed to be okay with it?
There might still be someone inside.
Holy shit.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive,
This won't take long.
Over here!
Too slow. This one.
Over here!
You're finished. Is that all of them?
I think so.
I don't remember what those coins are at the bottom.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Well, and the other thing I'd say about Arc Raiders is it's shown how bad the community's gotten. It really has. Like, one or two people, as long as they're fine with it, they think the other 20 people don't fucking matter. Like, the community has gone to complete dog shit. Because they know that they're going to have another PvP bullshit game to go to. They're a dime a dozen. Decent games don't come out too often.
Found her.
The abbot.
Oh, shit.
The bearers died protecting him,
Yep.
calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather play a game like this, that I get a good story and everything, than have to deal with bullshit. Like, I'm so done.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
But yeah, it's the reason, like, why I quit playing MMOs, for instance. Like, I got, like, I quit playing games like World of Warcraft because they became a second job. Like, dude, I couldn't keep up with it. Heck, it's one of the reasons I even quit playing, like, Dead by Daylight. It was some of the same stuff that Embark's doing. Catering to one side, the killer side, making all these dumb changes, making it practically impossible to play Survivor. And I played both sides. And, you know, just players' attitudes. And I was just like, this is just stupid. Oh yeah, these are bounties.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Nice try. Get him! Nice try. Get him!
Ah!
To me, Blaze! Attack! Over here! Attack! Kill! This one! Get him! This
Nice try. Nice try.
Get him!
So annoying.
This one! Go for it!
Too slow.
Get him! Now, Torgal! Go for it! This one! Go for it! Go for it!
But yeah, I stopped playing games like World of Warcraft because Like, I wasn't willing to sit there and work through, like,
You didn't see that coming.
3 or 4 hours of raids just to attempt to get one drop. Like, it became a second job, and I was just like, yeah, I'm done. And on top of that, I was paying to play that. Like, so it's like, this is all kinds of just bad now.
That must be the bridge.
You know? Who wants to go work and then try to relax and play a game and have to treat it like a job? You know? Nobody.
So
Yeah,
shall the waters cleanse thee of thy
Hold on
burden,
a sec.
and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
So the way it works is, if you go ahead and do the expedition, you get the cosmetics, you get like the repairs, the stuff, the XP bonus. You get the stash tabs, but you have to have 5 million in credits to get the skill points, which honestly are probably the biggest part. I know the skill trees aren't that great, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna change those skill trees. It's like I said at the beginning, they were gonna nerf Security Breach. I was told no, they wouldn't. What did they do? I've been playing games I'm 47 since before I was 10. You know, like over 40 years. I've seen things all the time. I've played hundreds, if not thousands of games in my life. And when everything started switched online, all you got to do is open your eyes and stop being biased towards the game itself. Or, oh, this is broken and I like it broken, so they won't change it.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Does it mean I won't? Does it mean their blood's not on my hands? Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
But yeah, I mean, I just... Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of over it. Honestly.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Yeah, I'll probably only be on a couple hours today because I got on late. I still got stuff I got to do. I just didn't want to miss another day. I wanted to get on yesterday,
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
I just couldn't. Oh, you were looking at the comments? Oh, yeah. People's like, oh, you shouldn't be mad about it. It's just a game. No, it's my time. I gave them my money and my time, and they took away what they said would be available to me. And then you got the people going, oh, well, you just want everything handed to you. No, absolutely not. You should get the benefits for doing the expedition.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
You fought, you know, and did millions of credits already.
Looks like they went that way.
To get to that point. Why should you need to grind up even more? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You know? They're just... I don't know, man. The funniest comment I saw about it was somebody said, man, Embark took the delete character button and turned it into the actual in-game. I was like, yeah?
Get him.
Yeah, they kind of did. It was a funny comment, but it wasn't really that far off.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
So yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just so dumb. I just don't get it.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
I see a caster.
Right, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, don't forget the little emblem thing you get. Yeah. So people knew you were dumb enough to freaking do it. Yeah. I know. It's stupid.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Yep. It's your chocobo, Ambrosia.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. Friends down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Got our chocobo back, baby.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
We got a flock of chocobos, baby. Ambrosia's tack. Quee! Chocobo unlocked.
Good girl.
Yeah, I remember you can go on hunts. I think that's the Moogle board in the hideout. I don't know what I'm doing. All I gotta do is go to the friggin' world map. Yeah.
Now, where's Gav?
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Alliance reports, Patron's Whisper, Hunt Board. Between the first Hunt Board, Warren Clive Renown. Is it Desiree? Patron's Whisper. Okay. Yeah, about 20 hours in, we're just now. Yeah.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
That brooms is racket.
So Mather's all right.
How are you doing? Oh, same old. So, oh. And Sid? But he's still with us too. Quick look.
Alright, what do we got? No available
Seen enough?
quests.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. Here you are.
Yeah, you have to keep getting renowned to unlock more stuff.
Come again. I may have more for you. How may I help you today, Clive?
You don't actually spend
Off you go,
it.
then.
Ah, yes. Our mysterious Moogle friend. Nectar, was it? I'll stick with Nectar if it's all the same to you. What seems to be the matter? The Hunt Board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Got you already. Where's this at? Clairview Sanbreque. Clairview and Sanbreque. I can't go anywhere else right now, though. Have to do those later.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. I remember meeting his uncle.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we
I remember that.
find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of
Over here! Get him! Over here! This one! Go! Get him! This one! Over here! Go for
it! Poor little bird, not bothering nobody. No. I just realized I forgot to get the chest down by where I got my chocobo back. Oh well. Game's pretty big. Yeah, it's a good size. Not sure if it's as big as some of the others, but it's a pretty good size because you're unlocking the map as you go.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Excuse me.
You fancy dancing a gallery?
Hold on 1 second. I need to do something. I really want to get on earlier tomorrow, so hopefully that'll happen. Even if I do 2 streams tomorrow. Or 1 long one. Hoping I'll be able to. Do something more since I missed yesterday.
Jig like the miller's son.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
You'd have to be dull as...
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Yeah, we know how this is all turning out so far, don't we?
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, The Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Get him!
Let's do a quick save too, since I've been on for a bit.
Get him!
Nice try.
Get him!
I forget what these things are. Weird chests. Bull's horn braid. Increases lunge damage. Yeah.
More of my mother's men.
Get him!
Here.
Go for it!
Yeah, I need to look for upgrades again. I should have checked at that village back there. There was a vendor, but I should also check the blacksmith before I left. But it's besides.
Over here! Yours, Torvald! Get him! Get him!
Still don't remember what the goblin queens are for. I think they're in the next area.
This one.
But yeah, honestly, at this point, I might not even watch Arc Raiders, to be fair. Like, even the streamers that I like, if they're playing it, I might not watch it, because I'm just not going to support that kind of crap. You know, too many gaming companies are able to say one thing and do another without any repercussions, because there's people that just accept it. And it's just not okay in my book. Just don't support it in any way, shape, or form.
Clive.
We'll see, though.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To
Shut up.
dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria. Over here! Get him! Get him! Over here! Get him! This one. This one.
Just not letting him get up. Nope. Can't hurt you if they can't hit you. That's on normal. Yeah, that's on normal difficulty. You unlock a hard version, but I haven't gotten to the hard fights.
The end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Excuse me. Gosh dang. Did it save? There we go. I didn't see it do the little thump.
Find something, boy. Death.
Oh yeah, this is fucked up too. There's like a pile of them or something.
Oh, found her.
Oh yeah. That's the ones we tried to rescue, and they didn't want to come with us.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
It's fucked up shit, man.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
They tell us there's a code.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Not anymore.
You'll find no succor to the south, travelers. No.
This one. Farewell. Go for it.
Get him!
I don't know how that didn't hit that one, but alright. Weird.
It's over. Over here.
Get him! Get him!
Oh, you were looking around Steam forums? Yeah, have fun with that one. As if it wasn't bad enough. Like, the community just ripped itself apart. Like, it's...
Finished.
Yeah. If they don't do something drastic, our creators is cooked, bro. Like, I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna sit here and say...
What happened to
oh,
this place?
You know...
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I'm not gonna say, oh, you know, this game's gonna be dead, like, in a month. No. It's not, like, honestly, I give it, let's see, it launched in October. I give it to October of next year. That's my honest view on it. I give it about a year. Just because of the devs making these knee-jerk changes already, and then alienating a large group of their player base. You know, it's that whole age-old argument of, oh, these guys are just Care Bears and blah, 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 and it's like, no, you gotta understand, you're not the only people that play the game. But people's egos think that, you know, well, as long as I play it, the game's fine. And that's not how it works. No one is the most important side of the coin, you know? It takes two sides to make the game work. It's like I was talking about Dead by Daylight earlier. They've made so many changes to help the killer players. Like this last patch, the one that they just brought out, for instance, was supposed to have some stuff to help survivors combat,
That's
like
the main gate.
Tunneling and
like
all
we're not
this
the
and
only
that
ones
stuff.
hoping to get in.
And the devs didn't put the changes through, and then made changes to benefit killers on top of that. Like, I'm just sitting here going, what the hell?
Let us pass!
Wow.
Children are starving! Have mercy. Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
No, good enough for
Fuck off!
Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! I'll cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's kind of like what happened with Dune. You know, the devs tried, but then they screwed up after that.
The gods. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
Yeah,
We'll
I remember this part, sort of.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
But yeah, they... and now they're having to put out another patch on Tuesday because there's no survivors playing the game.
Maybe
because it's like, it's like, what the heck? Like, why would you all do this stupid shit? It's like devs don't even acknowledge their own game. Like, they just do stupid changes. They listen to whoever gives them the most views on Twitch. And let's be honest, as far as like a game like Dead by Daylight, the killer players get the most views. They do.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Like, I won't sit there and say, oh, you know. But the only reason they're getting those views is because there's survivor players playing. And if you alienate again... you alienate, like, a large chunk of your community, you're not going to have a game left. And now they're like, oh, you know, we screwed up. We're going to have to fix this. Shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
I've only ever...
You know, and the best part about it is I just watched that video where the devs actually said, hey, we hear ya. We don't want the game to devolve into, okay, I'm level 75. I got my expedition done. I got my quest done. I'm just going to go out and slaughter people. We need to give more people more PvE activities. We need to give them more things to do other than just kill each other. They actually just said that. And now they go and do this.
One man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Oh, yeah.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Sir Wade.
Sir Wade.
A few things start going her way.
We can speak inside.
Yeah, help your peeps up. We didn't kill them.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Tell me that's the Archduke's.
What is it you require?
Demon Tamer's arm guards. Yeah, we can do that.
As you wish, my lord.
Desert Rose.
Will that be all?
Sure.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastard.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Bitch!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
This one. Nice try. Go for it.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight that battle for them.
Over here! Awaken!
Get him!
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm thrilled.
This one.
Ow.
Get him!
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing. This one.
Ah, why'd I do that?
Nice try. Get him. This one.
So wait!
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Let's try. Nice try.
Go!
Too slow.
Go for it!
Finished. Kill you yet.
Sick! Go for it! All yours,
Level up. Dragon Talon, Imperial Link.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows. where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. All right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You
About
always
time,
were
good
fond of
stuff.
that
Like,
scene
oh my
from The
gosh.
Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The good plates. Makes the food taste better.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
I like him.
This
He's
will be
funny.
fun.
He's funny.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustenus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. become a monster.
Doggo's wanting pets. Yes, pets. 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 Pets.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
All right, I think I'm
Only the
gonna.
founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom.
I think I'm gonna
But
call
Vivian
it
could probably
right
make an
here.
educated guess.
Let's go ahead and get a save. I knew it was gonna be a little shorter today, but we do have. Yeah, we've got some quests that we have to do, some side quests. I may knock some of this out tonight, just upload it to YouTube, so yeah. Anyway, I will try and be on tomorrow for a longer stream. I'm feeling a little bit better, but we will see. So all right, I'm gonna get on out of here. I got some stuff I got left to do. Got to be an adult. It sucks. All right, I will see you all sometime tomorrow to continue. Have a good night.